I wanted to thank you for joining me in this series about either starting your nonprofit or taking your nonprofit to the next level. Now, if you already have a nonprofit, you already know your why, and so you can probably skip this video. But if you have not started your nonprofit, you're not really sure why you want to start a nonprofit, I want you to watch this video in its entirety to hopefully jumpstart you and give you some ideas. I'm going to go through my why and then what we're doing with our nonprofit as well. So I'm going to share my screen in this because I do have a presentation for you, but bear with me. It is a short presentation, and I think it will help jumpstart your thinking and help you move forward starting your nonprofit. So let me switch over my screen and we'll get started. So this presentation is titled Do Good Shit Because It Will Not Fail You. Now, I'm Dr. Travis Ziegler. I'm the CEO, founder, and visionary of Profitable Pineapple Ads. One of our divisions is the Pineapples for Progress division, which helps people start nonprofits and also helps nonprofits scale their nonprofits to get more donations, increase their awareness, and make more money in their nonprofit so then they can help uplift the world in a better way. We also help brand owners or anybody else that wants to start nonprofits as well to help them uplift the world, because I know that every single one of you out in this world has something in your heart that you want to truly be doing and truly be serving. And that's going to really set you free more than anything else. And so that's what I want you to take away from this, is that everybody should have a nonprofit, because, especially entrepreneurs, because I know that you want to do good in the world. So let's jump in. By the way, this is a Halloween photo. I am Yukon Cornelius. Yes, the beard is real. But yes, and my wife is Hermie the elf. Then we got Rudolph, and then we got the abominable snowman Bumble. So let's jump in to the presentation. So why should you listen to me? And I'm here to tell you why you should not listen to me, because I've had my coach and mentor steal $630,000 from me. He was actually just found guilty of this a week before I recorded this, and I had to testify against him in court. We had $1,000 left in the bank account and a credit card bill of over $50,000. I got shingles because the stress in my life was too much. My self-esteem was so low that I almost sold our company for nowhere near what it was worth. I had $4 billion pharmaceutical companies sue me. We built up a product line to over $1 million, and the supplier decided that he didn't want to supply us anymore. He was the only one that made this product. We had over $100,000 in inventory stuck in a port, and the FDA was threatening to destroy the entire shipment, even though we had all the documents and testing they needed. 1 year, we had $3.2 million in revenue and almost $0 in profit to show for it in our brand. I had a business partner take over $200,000 from me and a family member. We had a 3-year struggle with infertility, and we were told we would never be able to have kids. Then we had 3 kids only to lose one to a rare genetic disorder called trisomy 18. We moved 5 times across the country, from Ohio to South Carolina to Michigan to Ohio to Texas and back to Ohio. Ohio always seems to suck us back in. And I say this to you because business, your nonprofit, life, they'll all hit you in the face, and they'll hit you in the face hard. But for as hard as it hits you, the highs are also just as great. I've also made the Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies. You can see that right behind me. I quit my 9-to-5 job being an optometrist and sold my 2 practices. I bought a business and 5x its revenue in less than a year. I've helped hundreds of thousands of dry eye sufferers find relief when no one else could help them, and this was without the use of any medications. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs with my free courses on audience building and PPC get more freedom in their businesses. I've also helped hundreds of nonprofits realize that they can get $120,000 in Google Ads grants. That's what I'm going to go over a little bit more today, and help them increase their brand awareness as a result of that. And I've built 2 multi-million-dollar companies and 2 6-figure brick and mortar stores, and also a 6-figure nonprofit as well. 3 of those I've done, actually 4 of those I've done with my wife, and 1 of them I've done with my 2 best friends from college. I've sold 3 of those companies for a lot of money. I have the freedom to be anywhere, do anything, and hang out with anyone I want. I've got enough money invested that I could live off the passive income for the rest of my life. That is, whatever crypto decides to do. If Bitcoin and Ethereum take off, I'm good. If not, we'll see what happens. And most importantly, I get to serve thousands of people in third world countries, giving them eye exams, glasses, sunglasses, cataract surgery, glaucoma surgery, and diabetic retinopathy surgery. Life and business is filled with highs and lows. You'll encounter challenges that you don't think you can overcome. And if you choose to develop the grit and resilience needed and an unwillingness to not give up, then you will make it. Now, I'm sure that if you are watching this, that you have that grit and resilience, which is why you are here. But in order to get through all of this, you have to have a great reason to be in business in the first place, or to be here in the first place. Money is not that. And I want you to meet Angel Rivera. He was actually the person that changed my life. Back in 2008, I was on my first mission trip in Ecuador, and I've been on 14 now at the time of this recording in 2023. And I met this man because he was at the front of the line with an extremely red eye, and you can see that cloudy left eye. I brought him in. I checked his pressure in that left eye. It was about 80. Normal pressure is about 20 in an eye. So 80 signified that he had glaucoma. He was in a lot of pain. And unfortunately, as you can see with the clouding, he had cataracts, and the glaucoma had become so severe that it caused blindness in the eye that was going to be permanent. But I treated him over the next 4 to 5 hours and brought that pressure from an 80 down to about a 30. And when we were done, it took his pain away. And he fell to his knees and said, "God bless you, God bless you, God bless you." And right then and there, I knew that my mission in life was to help with clinics in third world countries. It changed my life. Angel Rivera did. And so my mission in life is to help eradicate the 1 billion people that are blind due to lack of glasses. When we're on these clinics, the main thing is to get glasses in the hands of people that didn't know they needed them. They thought they were going blind. Now, you and I can pick up a pair of readers in the store, but there are people that are blind due to a lack of readers. And so you put a pair of readers on them, they can see again. They can go back to their professions. They can work again. It stimulates the entire economy just by giving them reading glasses. So I want to help eradicate that 1 billion, the 1 billion people that are blind due to lack of glasses. So why are you doing what you do? When people apply to work with us, I ask them this question, and the answers I get are varied: to become financially free, to provide for my family, or to retire from the rat race. And although these are all noble, you will achieve these things and ask yourself, what now? And you're going to feel unfulfilled. Now, if you already have a nonprofit, now you're already along the path of discovering your why or working for your why, and you're probably starting to feel that fulfillment. Now, I want you to meet my dad. My dad is a hardcore GM guy. He has sold GM vehicles for the last 50 plus years. He's in his 70s now. He's been doing it since he was in his 20s, almost for the same dealership that whole time. Now, imagine the disappointment when I brought this home, a Tesla. I can imagine it went something like this. Now, I didn't buy a Tesla to buy another vehicle or buy another car. I bought it to be part of a movement, part of a bigger mission. So Elon's mission for SpaceX is to make humanity multiplanetarian. Tesla's is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. I believe that Elon, of course, he wants to get to Mars. He created SpaceX to get him to Mars, and he's created Tesla to produce batteries that could get him to Mars. So shoot the rocket up into space, and then he has Solar City, which is then to capture the solar energy. So shoot rocket up into space using rocket fuel. Once you get into space, you drop the rocket fuel or the boosters, and then you have this spaceship that's capable of solar. And then you have these battery walls, which are going to be really heavy to get up in space, but that's another point. You have these battery walls that then store energy, and that you're constantly in sunshine up there, so it's capturing the sun's energy, and you're accelerating yourself to Mars. So that's what I believe Elon's all about, and I find that to be a cool movement. Plus, transitioning into the sustainable energy for the world to save our planet is also why I bought a Tesla. Now I want to go over just a couple things with Tesla as well. So cars sold in 2022, Tesla 1.3 million, GM 5.9 million. But let's look at the market cap of the two. The market cap of Tesla is 623 billion, GM is 58 billion. GM sells 5 times the car, and they're worth 10% of the cost, not even 10%, like 8% of what Tesla is worth, because Tesla has a bigger mission. Now I want to ask you one other thing. If today were the last day of your life, would you want to be doing what you were about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. And that's what Steve Jobs said. So I ask you, if today were the last day of your life, why would people remember you? For selling millions of dollars online, for working your 9 to 5, for selling plastic from China, for coming out with another Me Too product? No one cares about how much money you have, or how much you sell, or how big your house is, or how awesome your Ferrari is. That's all ego talking, and ego will bring more enemies than friends. And if you want to truly succeed with your business and be happy with your life, you have to serve others. Hey, it's Dr. Travis Ziegler, and I'm going to thank you for watching this video. Now, if you haven't started your nonprofit or you're looking for a way to increase and build awareness around your nonprofit by getting more donations and getting more traffic on your blog, then head to pineapplesforprogress.com. Pineapples for Progress is our nonprofit division of our advertising agency, Profitable Pineapple Ads. It's where we help you get the $120,000 Google Ads grant. Now, if you're not a nonprofit yet, we'll help you get started with your nonprofit as well. So we'll help you start your nonprofit. We'll help you build your website, and then we'll also help you get that Google Ads grant and run those $120,000 a year in Google Ads that you get per year. So that's $329 a day that you are leaving on the table from not advertising using the Google Ads grant. We'll help you get it. We'll help you maintain it. We'll help you build awareness for your nonprofit and build your donations. And then if you haven't started a nonprofit, I'd love to talk to you about why you should have one. So head to pineapplesforprogress.com. pineapplesforprogress.com. All right, back to the video. So I ask you, why are you here? Why are you in business? Why are you doing what you do? What is your why? That is so important. My why, again, is to eradicate the 1 billion people that are blind due to lack of classes. Everything in my life, all the troubles I've gone through, all the hardships I've gone through, I've gotten through that because I know my bigger why in this life. And we are all put here on this earth to make a difference in the lives of other people. And I've gone over my why many times. But that is my why. That's what pushes me through these hardships. Now, I've made millions of dollars online, both in my businesses. I've made millions in my brick and mortar stores. And I've also made 6 figures in my nonprofit. But these are the numbers I'm most proud of. These are the numbers that I've donated to charity every single year since 2018. And so this is what makes me fulfilled and happy, because I know exactly where these dollars are going. And some of this is to my own nonprofit, which then I put into work in my mission to eradicate the 1 billion that are blind. Not all of it goes to mine, but a lot of it does. Here's our nonprofit called the I Believe Foundation. You can go to ibelieve.foundation to see more about it. I just want to show you a quick video on this. So why should you start a nonprofit? Because it's going to be based upon a mission that truly serves your heart. You can write off all donations that you make to your own nonprofit or charity on your taxes. And then you still control the money and how it will be spent, using it, donating it to others, scholarships, paying yourself. You don't have to actually do the work of a nonprofit to have a nonprofit. That's a big misconception. Most people think they have to do all the work that's involved with it, but you can actually use your nonprofit as a funnel to fund others' nonprofits. But you can donate to the nonprofit and take that tax deduction in the year you donate it to, and then your nonprofit can build up dollars. Then you can use it as you find fit. And so we've used our money to buy a laser for our mission trips. That laser allows us to do glaucoma surgery and diabetic retinopathy surgery right there in the field. We've used it to buy sunglasses for our trips, because a lot of these workers are farmers that we see and they don't have sunglasses. We use it to buy hats for these farmers as well. We use it to buy glasses. We use it to get us to the mission trips. We don't just donate to them, but we actually do the work. You don't have to do the work, but we do that. We've done it to build wells. We've noticed communities that needed water and they didn't have it. So we paid money to build a well. It's only $10,000 to build a well in a community to provide water for an entire community. So we've used it for that as well. We use it to feed children. Every single member, so I run an agency called Profitable Pineapple Ads. Our Pineapples for Progress division is our nonprofit division. But everybody that works for us, we have 15 total full and part-time workers and their family members. We adopt 1 child to give 3 meals a day for each person that's involved in our business and their family, including fur babies. So an example would be my family has 4 people in it, my wife and I and my 2 kids. And we could even count Bodie in that. That's the son that passed away that I talked about earlier. So we have 5 members. So we adopt 5 children to get 3 meals a day, every single day. And so I do that for every single team member that I have on my team. So we donate a significant amount to nonprofits that are involved with feeding other children. We do that for children that are in third world countries, but then we also do one for one that's up the road right here in Columbus, Ohio, in Delaware, Ohio. Delaware, Ohio is a food desert, which means you can't walk to get fresh produce in some places. It's not within 2 miles. And so we actually donate to an organization, and we volunteered our time there as well to get to a grocery store to get fresh produce. And so you don't have to do the work, but you can just use it as a funnel to put money into to get that tax deduction, but then you can distribute it at a later date. So think about starting your nonprofit. You can also get $10,000 per month in free advertising to your nonprofit's website. And I'm going to go into that in further videos, but I just wanted to briefly cover it now and go over what you can do with that $10,000 per month in free advertising. The first thing you want to do is you can increase donations and awareness for your nonprofit. Create a captivating story around the mission of your nonprofit and brand. Show that mission in action with a video. Hire a videographer, or pay an influencer to do something that is very like your mission, and pay them to do it, but then also get donations around it as well and drive traffic to that. That's going to help you get donations. People aren't going to just read your mission and then donate to you. People relate to stories. And I'm going to go over that again in further videos as well, but people relate to stories. And when stories hit them, they'll donate. And so make a captivating story around what your nonprofit believes in, ask for help, donations, and then show those donations at work. The second way is you can team up with brands around the problem that your nonprofit's going after. So find products that solve that problem, become affiliates for that brand. So with Profitable Pineapple, our agency, we have a whole brand side. We manage over 50 clients, and we help them grow their brands. And so maybe your nonprofit will help team up with one of those brands, and you can become an affiliate for them. And then they'll pay you a commission because of you guys are aligned. And so we'll use that $120,000 a year or $10,000 per month in advertising to drive affiliate revenue for them. And then you'll make commissions as a result, being a nonprofit. Let me just show you one last video to close here of a great story.
Came here to get a belt. I don't have enough cash for it. And I was just seeing if I could have someone's or use someone's.
If you really want my belt, you can have it.
What's your name, sir?
Levon.
Thank you so much, sir.
I'd had that belt for 30 years.
You sure? I actually have $500 for you, Levon.
No, you don't.
Yes, and you can have your belt pack for being kind.
But could I buy you a belt?
No, I don't need one.
I'm going blind.
Mom.
It's rough. I have to have cataracts, and my knee is gone too. Man, you amazing.
I showed my followers, they want to give you $30,000.
Please sit, man, you just don't know. I needed it, and I've been sort of down and out. I want to tell everybody, hey, thank you for your gifts, your donations, and your prayers too.
So I wanted to show this video to you in this presentation to get your wheels spinning on how you can start your own nonprofit. And if you have your own nonprofit, how you can use the $10,000 per month, $120,000 per year, or $329 per day to not just send them to your website, but then to also figure out how to send it to your website and the stories to tell them as well. So keep watching in this video series, because in the next video, I'm going to show you, if you don't have a nonprofit, how to come up with your nonprofit's name, how to come up with your nonprofit's mission and your core values. And I'm going to jump into that in the next video. And then later on in this series, I'm going to be showing you exactly how we run the Google ads, how we start a website, how we pretty much take you from zero, not starting anything, to then growing your entire nonprofit and starting it, having all the paperwork in place, getting your website built, applying for the Google Ads grant, and then running those Google ads. And that's what I'm going to take you through in this whole entire video series on nonprofits. So I hope this video helped out. Make sure you tune into the next one where we're going to jump in and actually do some tactical stuff. Again, I'm Dr. Travis Ziegler with Profitable Pineapple Ads. If you want to apply to work with us, if you haven't already, go to pineapplesforprogress.com. pineapplesforprogress.com. Fill out a very short application. It comes directly to me. I review those usually within a couple days, and I'll get back to you with whatever next steps are for you. Thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hey, I wanted to thank you for watching this video, and I picked out another video just for you. So make sure you check out that other video. And what do they need to do? Do they need to like and subscribe?
Yeah.
Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
Yeah.
What do you think?